there, this is a series of 3 tips to make your cooking easier, faster and healthier. And this is tip number 3. And today we are going to make a simple dressing. And you don't want to buy dressings at the store, primarily because the oils that are used to make dressings are really low quality oils. Besides, they're super expensive, so like you're paying a lot of money for bad oil and water. And making dressing is very simple, as I am going to show you now. So the most basic dressing that you can make really is olive oil and some salt and perhaps some lemon. But this is a little bit more like the standard simple dressing that we're gonna make here, that would be like a balsamic dressing. So usually you would use extra virgin olive oil, and you want to do about, depending on the recipe, it'll be half to 2/3 of what you're making would be the oil. Anytime you're making dressing, you want to use some oil. Fat is important for the assimilation of nutrients. Not only it will give you texture and satisfaction, but it will also help assimilate a lot of the vitamins in the vegetables that without the presence of fat, your body won't get to actually assimilate. So it's very important. The balsamic vinegar, the reason why it works so well for dressings is because it gives you not only acidity, but a little bit of sweetness. And that sweetness rounds up the flavor and just makes it nice and interesting, and it gives you that sense of satisfaction. So that's why, you know, if you don't use the balsamic vinegar, you might need to put a little bit something else that will give you sweetness, like honey or maple syrup or something like that. So in this case, usually I make dressings that are 2/3 the fat, the oil, to 1/3 the vinegar. That's sort of what I like, but you might find that you like a little bit more acidity. You have to play with it. And then, so right now I have something that gives fat, the oil, and I have something that gives acidity and sweetness. Now you have to put some salt or something salty. You could use soy sauce, for example. And then something spicy. In this case I'm using pepper, but you could use red pepper, cayenne pepper. I mean, you could use like any other thing that will give you that spice. So basically, making that dressing, you want to think of having those 5 elements in there: the fat, the salt, the sweetness, the acidity, and the spice. And if you think that way when you're gonna make your dressing, you can really think of many different ingredients that you can use that will represent each one of these elements, and you are going to end up with a good dressing. So you could, you know, what I do is just mix it up like this. I mean, it's like so easy. You can also do it a little more elaborate and, you know, use a whisk and mix it like that. You can use a blender as well, but this works, you know, just going like that, and that's that. I mean, that's all you need to make a dressing. You could put some herb in here, any kind of fresh herb, and then, like for example, if you use garlic, then you'll have garlic dressing. If you used chives, you would have chive dressing. I mean, parsley, mint, basil, any herb you could add in here, and then you'll have a little different flair of your dressing. So anyway, that's that. You want to make your dressings at home because you don't want to be spending so much money for something that it's not worth the money. You can play with it, and it's super easy. So that's the tip. If you like this tip, please share it in Facebook, Twitter, or email. Your friends are going to love you for that, and I definitely will too. and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.